Hey guys, Lord Bridge here. So yeah, this is Quake 4. Quake 4 is one of those games that some people like it, some people hate it. A lot of people hate it. Um, I don't think it's as bad as everyone thinks it is, but it's certainly not the best Quake game at all. It's kind of slow paced to that respect. I think it's a step up from Doom 3, just because that Raven basically tried to do a more combat focus. The only issue I think this game suffers from is it tries to be too serious at times when it shouldn't really be a serious experience. Because, did Quake 2 seem like it was serious? This tries to do a more kind of serious in tone, like, military story, and it's just, the game didn't really need it. When you're actually playing the game and actually fighting, the game's okay. So we're going to go with a new game. We're actually going to play on normal, and I'm going to explain why we're going to play on normal on this one. I could probably handle hard, just as I could probably have handled Quake 2 on hard, honestly, but I'm going to explain why I'm not playing this one on hard. The only thing that changes in this game with the difficulties is how many hits the enemies take and how many hits you take. So the enemies become more bullet spongy, you become less so. So it's kind of a pain in the ass, basically. Not so much for the regular enemies, but when you actually start fighting the bosses, because this game has a few bosses in it. Some of them are a bit BS on the higher difficulties, just because they're just stupidly powerful. So we're gonna counteract that by saying, you know what, fuck gaming logic, and we're just gonna play on normal, as the game's kind of intended, I guess. But yeah, that's my reasoning. So without further ado, we are gonna start, guys.
Warning, incoming attack.
All right, you maggots, haul ass or die! Go, go, go! We're clear! Holy shit! This is some ride, eh, buddy? Who's the new guy?
Captain K, one certified badass.
The man that came could get us killed. Shut the hell up, Strauss.
Gentlemen, good news in the war against the Strogg. A lone Marine battled through enemy lines and killed the Strogg's leader, the Mackerel. He's also disabled the Strogg planetary defense guns, so it's a ground pounder's war from here on out. HQ's ordered us to assist clearing out a landing zone for a mobile command center.
So, right away, as you can see, this game's not fast, and yeah, I think it's the biggest issue most people had with the game. The other thing is, I mean, we do speed up later on, but the problem is that that's not going to happen for a while, guys. It ain't going to happen for a while. So as you can see, shit happened. We crashed. There's this dude. Why can't I take your gun? Your gun would actually be very useful. This blast, I do like the charge up shot on the blast, though that's pretty useful in all honesty. Now we're going to talk to Morris. Hey.
Well, shit. You're not dead. Lucky for you, Lieutenant Voss was in a hurry to move out. Rose wanted to bury you. The LT left orders that everyone's supposed to hook up with the squad ASAP. Just go through those doors. You'll run into them eventually.
Okay, so this is going to be uploaded. This is actually going to be uploaded in 60 frames. It is running for 60 frames for me at the moment, but this game's a bit old and a bit janky, so it's going to be a fun game to. Actually, I don't know if that's 6. My counter says it's 60 frames.
For the moment. You're Kane, right? My name's Anderson. Here, let me heal you. There, go get him. Get hurt, find a medic. They'll heal you up.
I don't think that is 60 frames, you know. I think that counter's lying to me. Anyway, we're gonna charge up. We're gonna charge up our gun. We're gonna follow this dude. And here we are. Right, so I find the mouse movement to be a bit janky in this for some strange reason. Lord knows why. I don't. I'm a human, apparently. You Strog, you die. Apparently he hit us. I didn't really notice when he did, but yeah. So I don't think this is a bad game, just a bad Quake game, if that makes any sense. I enjoyed my first time for it. Yeah, this is fucking 30 frames. I'm sorry, but like I'm gonna have to upload this in 30, I guess. That's a shame. Fuck me, this is running like shit. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, this is 30. So sorry if it seems a little bit. It wasn't doing this when I wasn't recording. Why is it like suddenly when I'm recording that it's deciding to? I decided to record, and now it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna run like crap. You know, I'm gonna go over here. What? Right. Yeah. So. Anyway, I'm going to put this flashlight on so you guys can see. I don't really have much of a problem, but I can understand why it'd be, you know, an issue on your guys' end, because you know YouTube is fantastic like that. There we go. Take that.
This is no place to let your guard down. Come on, let's see if we can't find my squad up here.
Yay, squad! Let's find your squad. There was something up there. Yeah. It's been a while since I played a game in 30. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh well, we'll deal with it. I've dealt with 30 frames for a long time, so maybe like I said, I'm sure it's recorded. Hopefully the sound is okay, because this game, like in my prior test, it seemed a bit low. Honestly. As you can see, there's tons of auto-saves and shit, so, I mean, whatever.
My legs. I can't move them.
HQ, I have a man down and require a medic. HQ, come in. Damn squibs must be jamming a signal. Kovich, what took you so long to get back?
Sorry, Sarge. I had a run-in with a Strog. I met this Marine from Rhino Squad.
Your Rhino squad? Hightail it back to the landing site, grab your medic, and bring him here.
I love fetch quests. So I'm going to shut up over the dialogue. I mean, to a certain extent. I mean, I doubt you guys are here for the fucking story, oh yeah, let's be honest.
Get me out of here. All three, Marine. We have no location of help on the way.
Eat shit and die. So, zooming in like that actually makes the bullets do more damage. The only unfortunate thing about zooming in like this is the sensitivity when you zoomed in is really, really weird, honestly. I don't really know why, but it is. It just feels a bit strange. As you can see, I've already started adjusting to the jarring neck. I mean, look at that. That's awful. I mean, you probably can't see that, 'cause, honestly, I'm going to upload this in 30 now. I've noticed it's doing this. Yeah, bye-bye. You didn't give us much trouble, did you? Look at you. So, you may notice the bodies disappear. That was actually a limitation of the engine, pretty much. It couldn't really render too many bodies. I mean, Doom 3 had the same thing, basically. There is a lore reason for that. Basically, apparently, what the Strog do is when one of their minions die.
Marine down? Yeah, I can go.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Whenever one of their minions goes down, they teleport the body back to them. So where the hell? So it's just a monster closet. Okay. Anyway, they teleport the bodies back to them so they can basically reuse them for whatever their purposes are. You know, because Strog, we love the Strog. I mean, I like the Strog. Like I said, I like the enemy design in this game. It's just a shame that it's. I mean, graphically, I think it's aged well. Once you fucking fix the graphics, that is, of course. Obviously, I did a video on how to do that, so you guys probably guessed this one was coming, honestly. But yeah. But like I said, I don't think this is a bad game. It's just a bad Quake game. To each their own, I guess. So I kind of enjoy it. It's been a while since I've gone through it, so I'm going through it. You know?
So many lives
Eat shit and die. As you can see, I rarely ever use this fully auto because I like conserving the ammunition. Honestly. Right, who doesn't like conserving ammunition, right? I am going to pre-warn you in this game, though. The railgun is tremendous amounts of shit in this game. It's going to do fully all the way. Right. Don't kill fucking Anderson. Anderson, you're in my way. Oh god, come on. So yeah, the AI does have like a hitbox. Hey, can you heal me?
Hold still.
Thanks. Thanks.
I'm done.
Yeah, it was blocking me slightly there. Kind of irritating. Whatever. Oh. Is that explosive barrel? Yeah. I don't like explosive barrels because they normally blow me up. See, this is an important thing. We'll see this later on. You can probably see what it is. Since honestly, it's not very well hidden. You know, that's a H, that's an E, that's an A, that's an L, that's a T, that's an H. So that basically says Destroyant Health Station. Like I said, not very hard to work out what that says, but I mean, I suppose it looks foreign language enough, I guess.
Finally, a medic.
Yay, medic. My legs.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
He won't be fine. He'll probably be in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. But I suppose at least he's out of the battle, so to speak.
I gave him a med pack and sedated him. He'll be okay.
Thanks. Kane, you're free to go now. Take that door and it'll get you to your squad.
I think my main issue with this game is I don't think it has enough actual faces. Like, they reuse them a lot, apart from the unique ones for the Rhino squad. But the way they cover for that is by putting helmets on people. And I think, you know, they should have probably put more helmets on people. Like, there's Private over here. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be over here. But, yeah. So you guys like your military shooters? You like your Call of Duties? Speaking of Call of Duties, there's a sharpshooter here. You see, now I can't do that.
Ah, so you did survive. I won the event with Rose. We were not properly introduced. I am Alejandro Cortez, Rhino Squad sharpshooter.
Yeah, I see that.
Lieutenant Voss stationed me here to guard the flank. But you are to proceed that way and rendezvous with the rest of our squad.
This game's got an example of a skybox that just has not aged well. I mean, it does the job, but it hasn't aged well. I do like the facility design. They have stayed kind of true to the original Quake 2. Now you may notice that it was weird I said original Quake 2, but there are reasons for this, of course. Because, you know, Quake 1... Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I know. Sweet. Yeah, so Quake 1 Richie had nothing to do with Quake 2. They're not, I mean, Quake 2 is a completely different story to Quake 1, so it makes you wonder why they even bothered calling it Quake. And, you know, literally, I'm pretty sure there's an enemy here, isn't there? Yeah. He's programmed to spawn as soon as you pick up the armor, I think. Same as Quake 4 is a direct sequel to Quake 2, and Quake 3 is its own game. Quake 3 is just like an arena shooter. Now, this is going to be a controversial opinion, but I prefer this game to Quake 3, and I'm going to tell you why. Because mechanically, Quake 3 is actually a better game in every single way. I mean, not graphically, but I mean speed and everything else. Like, I think Quake 3's got a very good balance of like speed and graphics. So, I mean, honestly, I would have loved to see a single player done with the Quake 3 engine. I mean, there probably have been single players done with the Quake 3 engine, but what I'm saying is, like, the actual single player of Quake 3 is just, you know, the multiplayer with bots, and that it just doesn't stand the test of time for me. I mean, it's fun playing against them to a certain extent, but I literally have more fun running the campaign of this than I would do running the campaign of Quake 3. That was nice. So, I prefer revisiting this, if that makes any sense. Like I said, it's not saying that Quake 3 is a bad game. On the contrary, it's a very good game. It's just, I think this holds up better in a way. But for me, anyway. You can interpret that however you wish, kind of thing, excuse me. And because I'm like sports talking and like dithering, I'm like not really paying much attention to what I'm doing. You might be able to tell this by how I'm playing. Stop that. But that's okay, because we are playing on normal, so we can afford to take a few hits, to a certain extent. Yeah, I'm on my way, Nancy Kerrigan. I'm just round the corner.
So you are alive. Damn. Cortez won the bet.
Yep. I'm alive! I suppose I can sort faster. Yep.
What have I missed?
Just getting started. We gotta take out that air defense cannon, but the strong flyers are keeping us pinned down.
Yay.
There's no way to...
Bidwell, this is Boss. I think I found a way to get at that cannon. Can you reach Kane?
Right here.
I'll show you my cannon.
Kane, go to the strong hangars. Viper Squad will rendezvous with you there. If you can take out the launching base, the flyers won't be a problem. Boss out.
Yay, let's stop me moving for story.
Get to the hangar. Morris, you're with him. Move out.
Yeah, I know, you're kind of in my way. Move, thank you. There we go. So yeah, you do have to stick around for story time, unfortunately. I think this game's got a little bit too much of it. I love how the Strog have, like, Nazi towels still, like, hanging from their, Oh god, this guy. I love you distorting my view like that. Thank you, by the way. I'm doing awful, I'm sorry. But it's really weird playing a game in 30 frames again, honestly. Shoot him in the knees, you don't need them. Yeah. Oh, we didn't even need to come up here. I like your red legs. Reminds me, you see, this is the future of Deus Ex here. This is what's going to happen to us. We're going to become strong. Oh no. So yeah, you're going to have to excuse me if I play a little bit like that, but it's, you know, it's okay, I guess. I'll get into the swing of it eventually, sort of, maybe.